Is this fine? I don't know how I feel about the hat, but I guess that's what we're doing. Should I flip it down a little more so let me see my legs? Just a tad. You know, give me something to love. No, okay. I felt kind of inspired today to talk about the Petal album, and I was talking to a couple people, and it feels like no one's giving the album a good shot. No one's giving it a real honest chance. And I don't believe that the message that the album is sending is being received correctly. And the funniest part about it is that the album's about you. It's literally about you. I've seen reviews saying it's talking about boys and stuff. No, it's about you. That is the only way to explain it. Every single song on the album, maybe besides one I can maybe think of, is about the listener, the general public listener. It is about Ariana Grande. It has this gift of writing songs that are universal experiences, but they're directly about other things. She has this gift to make a song a universal experience for everyone to listen to, but with context involved, and put the pieces together, the picture is painted of who the song is meant to be written to or for or about, etc. And I felt called to come on here to go through every single song on the album and dissect the lyrics, because I have free will and I can do whatever I want. And with free will, I can do whatever I want. I'm a big fan of this album. I'm a big fan of this work. I'm a big fan of Eternal Sunshine. I'm a big fan of Positions. She has always gotten her writing honed with a really hooky and good melody attached to it. And I've been excited to talk about this album for some time, and who better to talk to than the person who felt called to watch this? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, because I will go through and analyze each song line by line. We will be sitting here for some time, but if you're ready to do this with me and you're ready to actually know what the album's about, then you'll sit here and listen to it with me. So I'm going to just talk about it. Why not? So just some background. This is Ariana Grande's 8th studio album, Petal. She has released it as of recording last Friday on July 31st. He has worked with Ilya, who is a part of the Max Martin empire of musicians. If you're unfamiliar with Max Martin, you are not unfamiliar with his music. He has done some of the most incredible and cemented pop albums of all time, such as Katy Perry's Teenage Dream, a lot of The Weeknd's discography, a lot of Ariana Grande's discography, a lot of Katy Perry's discography, and a good significant portion of Taylor Swift's discography. And my personal favorite Taylor Swift album is 1989 that is co-produced by Max Martin. I am a massive Max Martin fan. Shout out Max Martin, my GOAT. He never makes any public appearances. That's probably why you haven't found him, because you have to go seek him if you want to find him. Otherwise, you have heard him and you can't escape him. Once you know who he is, you will never escape him, and you will never see his face while it's happening also. But Ilya is in Max Martin's producer tree of under his studio, and I would even like to say protege, who has been producing a lot of Ariana Grande's work and has worked on a bunch of other albums of his own where he's executive produced, such as Khalid's album he just put out this last year. Oh, and he has featured on many of the biggest songs in the world too, and he's been producing for a very long time now. He needs his flowers, and he will always get his flowers from me. So please run him up, because Max Martin is a legend, but this guy is next up in my opinion. Anyways, Petal is a very experimental album using a lot of different and new sounds. This is not Ariana Grande's usual first run-of-the-mill airy pop floating on a cloud album. This is a much more experimental, much more, we're pushing the envelope. We're really trying to figure out where she is trying to figure out where her sound can go and what direction her talents can take her and what her evolution looks like. She is an artist that has always evolved her work when she is crafting in the studio. It's always a new experience with her. It's always new vocal stacks. There's always new vocal runs. There's always new producer ranges. In her last two albums, Eternal Sunshine and Petal, she has restrained her voice and has not belted as much as public has wanted her to. She has talked about it multiple times in previous interviews, talking about how she had wanted to contain and restrain her voice and only belts when she feels necessary, when she is speaking, or when she feels like she has something to say. And that is, I believe, a really big strength of hers, because with an ability like that, you would almost be tempted to do vocal gymnastics every single album and every single opportunity you get. But she has shown that she can show restraint and she can lean into her other aspects of her musicality. She is more than just a vocalist. She is a producer. She is a vocal arranger. And she is an artist overall. She has created very realistic and very thematic stories in her art. We Can't Be Friends is a great music video. It's theatrical, it's a story, it's really strong, there is really strong messaging with it. And even in Hate That I Made You Love Me, her first single that she put out right before, really strong story, really strong symbolism. Same thing with her most recent single that came out with the album, Petal itself. All right, that was a little bit of a background. Let's get into it and let's start talking about the actual music itself. So I'm going to grab my laptop and let's start talking about what I believe. Not what I believe. Let's talk about the album. I wanted to preface before we start, this album dissection is my opinion and my opinion only. I just want to be much more honest and direct than I think Ariana is being. She is a very graceful person, and I do not think she likes to be mean. She says in her interviews that she is not holding back as much, but I still believe she's holding back, and she never goes online to clarify much besides a lyric. She doesn't say much more besides the music that's put out itself. So I want to read between the lines and kind of call people out, because a lot is being said and I'm not feeling it. I feel like I gotta call it out. So let's get into it. Right now I'm going to throw all the lyrics down right here and we will read along, and I will literally just talk about the lyrics. We are not going to talk about the song and the sonicality itself. A lot of other creators have done that, and I just feel like let's talk about it, because everyone wants to talk about the music itself. I want to talk about the lyrics. I want to talk about the messages behind it. I want to read between the lines, and I want to give my honest opinion on what I believe what Ariana Grande is trying to tell with her messages. I'm trying to speak for her. I'm trying to say the quiet part out loud. Petal by Ariana Grande. Let's get into it. Okay, so that was Just Kiss Me, the opener. Beautiful opener, by the way. Beautiful way to enter the world, because we're entering in, it's quiet. Boom. now we're in the world. We're in the world of Ariana Grande. We're in the world. We're finally being able to see her after going through what we saw, which was the Wicked press tour. We saw Wicked Part 1 and Wicked Part 2 during this time. So we've only seen her through interviews, her social media, but now we're seeing, we just look at the album cover. It's very vulnerable. It's no makeup, smiling. It's very bare. So it feels like you have just opened up the book that has been shelved for 2 years that we don't know. Like, when someone has a full career and they finally wrote the tell-all book, this is what the introduction feels like. You are finally be able to look in their life without the second-hand version of it, because there isn't a middleman telling the story for you. I'm the middleman. But anyways, that's what I feel. Okay. So first, society, desperate for remedy, empathy, fix this reality. This song's about you, babe. It's like the first line. It's literally about you. So it's quite literally about you. Like, society desperate for remedy, empathy, fix this reality. We need this reality to be fixed, because why does it feel like she feels like she always needs to be held accountable for something. Something is always happening, and it doesn't feel like it's her doing for it to be said. And if she has made an action, there's no nuance. It's desperate. It's a desperate attempt to get her to be accountable, sit up there, do the Logan Paul apology, and it's one thing when you're a YouTuber and you're out here trying to, dance for everyone, but it's another thing when you're a music artist and you're making music. People come to you for music. You don't make music for other people. And I think this is what this album's about. This album is about Ariana Grande making music for herself for the first time in about 7 years. Sweetener was for herself. Thank You Next was not for herself. Thank You Next was for the people. Thank You Next was for the public. Positions was for the public. Eternal Sunshine was for the public. She is finally taking back her own music creativity in this album. And this album sounds dark, but it's her music. It's the music she's making for herself. And it's not for you. It's for her. I'm so sorry. We only got to the first line, but let's continue. I don't believe I belong. You don't want her to be around. She wants to be here. She wants to be in the industry. She wants to be making music, but no one wants her around. So why is there... We're desperate. Society is desperate for her to be out of the industry. They don't want her to be making music anymore. By society, I mean you. You don't want her to make music anymore. And with the way you're treating her, it's right here. It's right here in the music. It's right here. And I don't understand why people hype up the album releasing, and when it drops, we hate it. But you didn't even go in with ears that wanted to like it. Okay, let's continue. Give me something to love. Give me something overwhelming. Buy the ticket. Take the ride. Give me a reason. Give me a reason. Give me a reason to put out music. Make me want to put out music for you. Make me want to make music for you. This isn't something that is random. This isn't something random, Sorry, I'm jumping around otherwise, but we're in flow state right now. Give me something love. Give me something overwhelming. Buy the ticket, take the ride. Buy the ticket. like subscribe to me. Do you want the music? Like you always like I announce the music, you guys get excited, and then you don't buy the ticket, you don't subscribe, you don't want it, you just like it that it's there, and then you shit on it because that's what you want to do when it's there. You know, you don't want the you want the music to shit on. You don't want the music. Anyways, something just to obsess me because I want to make. She loves making music. This girl has put out Eternal Sunshine 2024, Eternal Sunshine Deluxe 2025, and a new album 2026. This girl makes music. This is her calling. She will always make music. And you don't like it. You don't like it. You like it, but you don't like that you like it. And yeah, obviously she says it later, but it's right here in the beginning. How are we? We're 1 minute and 11 seconds in, and here I am ranting about this. I'm not trying to do too much about it, but that's what it's taking. Anyways, kiss me like you know this is goodbye, because I'm gonna stop making music if this is how. Like, I'm gonna stop. I'm quite literally gonna stop if this is what like kiss me goodbye. Like, I'm out of here. I'm I'm done making music if that's how you're gonna be treating me. If you guys are just gonna be seeing my music and just shitting on it the second it comes out, I'm just gonna leave. Like, bye. I'm not just gonna keep putting out music just to be disrespected. I'm gonna make music for myself on my own, but I'm not gonna put it out to the masses. She has enough money where she can just make music on her own and share it with her friends in her little circle and have a key over there. But she likes giving it out. She feels called to give music to you. Why do you reject it? Why do you not want to listen to it? Why do you want to hate it? It feels like you don't give it a chance. You don't want to like it. And it's one thing to not feel like it's your vibe, but it's another thing to say it's bad. Because there are artists that I respect, but I know, like, just isn't my vibe. I don't really like them. Not like them, but I don't like the music. Like, it just doesn't resonate with me. But they're very talented. I'm very familiar that they're very talented. An example, Playboi Carti, extremely talented. The Weeknd, very talented. Extremely talented, if you may. I don't hate him, by the way. I don't hate him. It just doesn't resonate with me. It's just not the type of music I listen to. But I can acknowledge that he's extremely talented. That's the first thing I have to say on that. And we can try to make it all the way out. We can try to make it out. We can try to have this music, this audience, artist relationship. But you don't want it. So show me that you fucking want it, and I'll keep putting out music. That's what she's saying. This isn't a love song. This isn't about her and a lover. This is about you, the listener, and her, the artist. And she's telling you from the beginning, this is your chance. This is your chance to show me that you like me. And if you don't like me, I'm not going to put out another album again. You thought Ariana Grande is going to be my last album. It's not. It's going to be Petal. It's going to be Petal. And if you don't show me that you like the music, or not show me you like the music, if you don't show me that you at least want to like the music, I'm going to stop. I'm going to just do it on my own. I'm going to make music for myself. She clearly has enough money. She can go retire and live on a farm if she wanted to. She doesn't have to be doing this. This isn't like a life or death situation. She doesn't have to be touring right now. She does not have to be starting up her next leg of the tour across overseas right now. You know, she didn't even have to do the mini tour. She didn't have to do that. But she did it because she likes the game. She's in love with the game. And I feel like we're taking that for granted as the general public, you know? Decide we can make it all the way out. My heart in your hands, despite all of my plans. My heart, my career, my music is in your hands. Despite, I don't want to give you the music. I'm scared to give the music to you. I want to just hide away but I feel called to release it. I feel like my calling is to release the music to you. Yet, so I'm giving you my heart. This is me vulnerable. And you can either squash it and I'll never do this again, or This can go swimmingly. You guys can give my music an honest shot. Give me real criticism and real love, and we can continue this working relationship. But it feels malicious. It feels malicious, and it feels like you don't give it an honest shot. All right, that's the first chorus. Now we're to the second chorus, finally. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be a long video, so sit tight. My capacity has always blinded me. Still drowning, so pour all over me. You know I don't believe we belong. You know I don't believe this. I don't believe I have so much capacity for your bullshit. I have so much capacity for your bullshit. I know that you fucking hate me, but I'm gonna still put out that music anyways because I love it and that's my calling. That's what I feel like I want to do. But I'm still drowning. I'm still drowning in your bullshit. The bullshit you gave me from Eternal Sunshine. The bullshit you gave me from Positions. The bullshit you gave me from Sweetener. The bullshit you gave me from... Yeah, just those albums. Yeah, the bullshit you gave me from Petal, Eternal Sunshine, Positions, and Sweetener. I'm still drowning in that bullshit, and yet y'all call them classics today. That's the crazy part. Y'all call these classics every time. Oh, I saw like 3 posts when this album dropped. I miss Eternal Sunshine Ari. Wait a second. Positions was one of the weirdest releases I've ever seen. It was like the craziest switch up of all time after Thank You Next. And then same thing with Sweetener. It didn't feel like you wanted the music. You didn't want the message. You didn't want her. The album's ruined. The album's bad. No, it was experimental. Music is always supposed to be pushed. And if you're looking for comfort, go somewhere else. That's not where she is. She's not been here. She has said it multiple times. She's said it in her interviews. She said it in music. That's what she's been on since day one. So I don't know where's the old Ari? No, there was never an old Ari because she never said that. She never said she wanted to make the same music over and over again. She actually mentioned previously, years and years ago, that she wanted to make an album in Spanish. That's not comfortable compared to the American audience that she has built. She has, or building at the time, there is not growth allowed for her. There's no growth for her. There's no growth allowed. You want her in a box, but then when you see the next artist down the road, or the artist that you don't see today, because they're making the same thing. So it's a catch-22. What do? Grow and get shit for growing, or stay in the box and get shit for being bland? Tell me what you do. Let's say this. You go to Starbucks with your friend every week and you get the strawberry dragon fruit acai. Is it acai? Yeah, the strawberry dragon fruit acai. You want to switch it up and get a coffee, but when you ask for the coffee, your friend's like, "What the fuck, bro? Like, why are you not getting the strawberry dragon fruit? Why the fuck not getting the strawberry dragon fruit? That's what you always get. That's what you want. That's what I want you to get. That's what we do. You get the strawberry dragon fruit and I get the coffee. I get the iced coffee. Why the fuck are you getting this? Why the fuck you want to change up your order? When in reality, I'm allowed to get the other drink. You know, like, am I supposed Are you gonna get the strawberry dragon fruit because your friend told you have to get the strawberry dragon fruit? And if you would, look inwards, please. Like, please look inwards, because that is not okay. And you know that's not okay. We both know that's not okay. Anyways, let's go to the next part. Give me something to love. Give me something overwhelming. Buy the ticket, take the ride. Give me something to love. Something just to obsess me. It's do or die. Bring me to life. It's do or die. Bring me to life. Bring me to life. I want to put out music. I will put out an album every fucking month if that's what it is. Like, I'll put out music. I'm sorry, I'm getting too wound up. I will put out an album every month for you. Every month. I'll put an album every month for you. I'll put an album every year for you. I was being dramatic, but I'll put on an album every year for you. And but you don't but it's up to you. You have to love me. You have to love the music. If you don't fuck with the music, I won't put out the music. If you don't fuck with the music, I'll keep the music to myself. My bad. If you don't fuck with the music, I'll keep the music to myself. That's it. Quick and easy. Quick and easy. I'll make the music on my own, because her calling is to make music. I think everyone knows that. There are very few vocalists that have reached her level. So that was her gift when she entered this sphere. If you don't want it, she'll just keep it to herself. It's do or die. Show me you want it, or I'm out of here. Chorus. We know the chorus. So, on song 1, This Is About You, we know, like, the song is about you. It's not about a lover. It's not about another man. It's never been. This album has been about the audience's entire time, and it feels as if it's going right over their head. Right over it. You have no clue. The album's about you. Let's go to the next song. Not to get too passionate, but it's literally about you. It quite literally is.
Hey guys, Editing Jonas here. I was looking through and I'm at 27 and 4 minutes right now. No, I'm at 27 minutes and 4 seconds, and wow, that's a lot of video. So I decided I'm going to split this into different parts because I want to give every song a good amount of time. I want to give it an honest effort, and I want this to be out as soon as possible. So I'm going to do that for now, and at the end, I'll put them all together for one massive video so that you can all watch it together once I'm done with all the parts. Also, if you're an editor, please hit me up. 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 Please. Please, 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 please. I need an editor. I need help. Editing's really hard. Editing really hard. It's really hard, please. That's really direct, but if you're an editor, please hit me up. I would love, if I had an editor, I would love for someone to collaborate with for edits, because this does take me a lot of time and I don't enjoy it as much. I know there's people out there that would enjoy it, so please hit me up. Please stay tuned, please stay ready, and I'm excited to do this journey with you guys, so peace out.